Good morning. I'm Broward County Commissioner Stacy Ritter, and as you know, the past few months, maybe more than that, we've been doing these coffees with Stacy to inform Broward County residents what's going on in Broward County, both at the local government level, various other public sector interests, and the private sector. Today, we're doing something different. We're taking the show on the road, or as they say in the biz, on location. Because we've been doing these, as you know, from a couple of local restaurants in Tamarack and Coral Springs, but today we decided we're going to shoot on location here at ARC Broward, which is located in Sunrise, Florida, although my GPS says Plantation, by the way, which I don't get. But ARC is in between Hiatus and Nob Hill on Northwest 53rd Street. We're going to discuss what ARC is in just a minute. My guest today is Dennis Haas, who's the President and Chief Executive Officer of ARC of Broward. And after the show, you can find out more about ARC by going to arcbroward.com. So, thanks for being here this morning. We are actually shooting, as I said, on locale outside ARC today at the playground. So tell me a little bit about ARC, what it stands for, and what it does.
Okay. It stands for Achievement and Rehabilitation Centers. And years ago, although we don't use the term today, it started out as an association for retarded children. So today we provide services to kids and adults with developmental disabilities. So that's what we used to call mental retardation. It's autism, Down syndrome, and that sort of thing. And your GPS took you to Plantation because we have group homes and other facilities all over the county. You're at our main campus here in Sunrise.
But the GPS says this is Plantations. But it's okay, it took me to the right place.
Okay.
Yes, this one. No, I came here. How long has ARC been in existence?
55 years.
In Broward County?
In Broward County.
55 years. And how did it start?
It started when some families got together and they had no special services for their kids, and they rented an old storefront on Los Olas Boulevard and hired a teacher. And it grew from there 55 years ago.
And you have services for children, teenagers, adults, seniors, you run the whole gamut.
Think of it as a one-stop shop from birth to death if you have a developmental disability. And even if you do not, we have a number of services for people that have challenges with job training and obtaining jobs and mental health counseling. So the number of services we provide for folks even that do not have disabilities.
And I should mention that these coffee cups are empty.
Yes,
because
totally.
ARC and Dennis are contract with Broward County for services, and so I'm not allowed to take any coffee or water. You were gracious enough to offer breakfast by your Culinary Institute, which I want to talk about, but we unfortunately had to decline. Let's talk about some of the programs that ARC does that are sort of community-based, that are outside the four walls. And I want to talk specifically right now about the electronic recycling, which I found out about when we visited the campus, I think it was last year or something like that. So tell people who are watching about that.
Okay. ARC Broward contracts with Broward County through the Resource Recovery Board and all the partner cities. And we are the electronics recyclers. So we're the folks that will take your computers, cell phones, copy machines, and all those kinds of things. Make sure the data gets wiped off so you don't have any problems with leaving important information on the stuff. And you preserve the environment, and it's of no charge to you. If you're a business, a small business or large business, call for more information on how that all works for you. And the site here in Broward, in Sunrise, is one place that you can drop off, and then there are others on the website as well throughout the community.
Can you drop off your electronics anytime, or do you have specific?
During normal business hours, Monday through Friday, and on the weekends at the trash transfer stations in Pompano and South County. And then we do special events that we advertise with local businesses and community associations.
And who takes apart let's say I drop off an old computer to you or an old television. What happens to it from there?
Okay. We have individuals with and without disabilities who are in job training programs and actually employed to test monitors and rebuild what can be rebuilt, and we resell those, which I'll tell you about in a second for those that are nearby. But then for the stuff that can't be reused, which is the idea is first reuse it all, and if you can't reuse it, we break it down, and then we wholesale the plastics, the memory chips, the cords, and all of that, and try to maximize the value and keep things out of the landfill and mercury and lead and all that kind of stuff.
And you receive money for that.
And the county through the Resource Recovery Board pays us to provide that service free to most residents and most small businesses, and there's charges for private, larger businesses.
Okay, so, and how long has that one been
Going on 12 years.
And it actually is a moneymaker for you?
It is. It's a way to help us employ people with disabilities and also to support services where there's not enough money coming from fundraising or government to support those services given these times.
And the people who take apart the electronics are employed and are receiving an income,
yes.
Correct?
They're employees. We give them regular jobs. So instead of being subsidized, they're able to work regular jobs, and when they get really good at it, we help them get a job in the community in a similar industry.
And if anywhere you live in Broward County, it's easy to find a place to drop off your electronics, and then you're not polluting the environment, and you're doing a good thing too because you're putting people to work. Right.
Absolutely.
So tell us about your how you promote it.
Okay. Well, we promote it in a number of different ways, but right now we have sort of a sale going on that's going to be going on for a while. And so instead of just dropping off your stuff for us to do the right thing and dispose of it properly, you can also purchase rebuilt computers, laptops, and monitors and whatever you might need at a deep discount. You get a credit for what you're dropping off, so you'll sort of get a coupon as a credit towards purchase. We call it the trade-in, trade-up program.
Show us the flyer.
And so here's some of the prices you can see there. If you want to buy an inexpensive laptop, you can get a laptop for $100. You can get a full functioning computer with Windows XP for about $135. So
cellular phones, I see plasma TVs.
Beautiful flat screen TVs, you'd be amazed.
Printers.
Yes.
For really, a DVD player starting at $6.
$6.
I mean, you can't find that anywhere else. And it's fully functioning, rebuilt. Like, is that?
They're fully functioning. We test them. We rebuild them. We have technicians that are that do that for us that are also employed here, and we provide a guarantee for 90 days. And if it doesn't work, you bring it back and you get a refund.
It's a great program. I want to talk about some more of ARC's programs, but we're going to take a break right now. I'm going to buy a bottle of water from Dennis.
Okay.
And then we'll be right back.